Welcome to the second episode of our exploration of microeconomics. In this episode, we will consider the basic concepts or fundamental principles of economics and how they aid our understanding of how economies function and how individuals, businesses, and societies make decisions about the allocation of scarce resources. Once again, you all are welcome. To help you understand the basic economic concepts, we would like to tell you the story of Abraham Lincoln and the three walnuts. It's a simple yet powerful anecdote that encapsulates the essence of fundamental economic concepts. Legend has it that one day, Abraham Lincoln was once strolling down the street with his two young sons. As they walked, both boys argued, their faces contorted with distress. A concerned passerby noticed their distress and approached Lincoln. The passerby inquired what the matter was. Lincoln paused and gazed gently yet contemplatively and responded with a faint smile, stating that the problem is exactly what is wrong with the whole world. He then replied that he had 3 walnuts, but each boy wanted 2 each. In this seemingly innocuous scenario, we encounter the very core of economics, which includes needs, wants, scarcity, scale of preference, choice, and opportunity cost. The limited number of walnuts represents scarcity, a fundamental concept in economics, reminding us that resources are finite while our desires are infinite. As Lincoln's sons pondered over their options, they faced the reality of having to make decisions based on their desires and preferences, highlighting the concept of wants and needs. Each son wanted more walnuts for themselves, reflecting their wants versus their needs. Lincoln is confronted with a decision, whether to satisfy one of his sons by granting 2 walnuts, or to impart a crucial lesson about fairness to both sons. These decisions reflect Lincoln's desires or wants, and prioritizing one desire over the other exemplifies the concept of a scale of preference. The story unfolds as we witness Lincoln's intervention, a decision that not only balances the wants of his sons, but also addresses their underlying needs. This embodies the principle of equity, ensuring fairness in the distribution of resources. Lincoln decides to keep 1 walnut for himself, demonstrating the concept of opportunity cost, the value of the next best alternative foregone. By choosing equity over efficiency, Lincoln foregoes the opportunity to give all 3 walnuts to his sons, prioritizing fairness over maximizing utility. Thus, through this simple yet profound anecdote, we are reminded of the foundational principles that underpin economics: scarcity, wants, the scale of preference, choice, and opportunity cost, offering timeless wisdom that resonates with the complexities of economic decision-making. So what have we learned from this short story? Needs. Needs are essential goods or services necessary for survival and well-being, such as food, water, shelter, and healthcare. Needs represent the basic requirements for sustaining life and ensuring a reasonable quality of life. They are fundamental to human existence and are typically considered universal across individuals and societies. In our story, the sons' basic need for sustenance or enjoyment is implied by their desire for the walnuts. Wants. Wants are desires that individuals seek to satisfy through consuming goods or services, often influenced by personal preferences, cultural factors, and societal norms. Unlike needs, wants are not essential for survival, but contribute to individuals' satisfaction and well-being. Wants can vary significantly among individuals and can encompass a wide range of goods and services, from basic necessities to luxury items. Considering this definition of wants, the son's desire for more walnuts than the other reflects their individual preferences and desires. Scarcity. Scarcity refers to the condition where limited resources are insufficient to satisfy unlimited wants and needs, resulting in trade-offs and choices about how to allocate resources. Scarcity is a fundamental economic problem that underlies all human decision-making. It arises due to the finite nature of resources, including natural resources, time, labor, and capital. Because resources are limited, individuals, businesses, and societies must make choices about how to best allocate these resources to meet their needs and wants. In the story, the limited number of walnuts represents scarcity, as there are not enough resources to satisfy the desires of both sons fully. Scale of preference. The scale of preference refers to the ranking of individual preferences or desires based on their relative importance or priority. It represents the hierarchy of needs, wants, or goals that individuals have and guides decision-making by indicating which options are preferred over others. Based on the limited number of walnuts, Lincoln now has to make a decision by ranking basic needs and wants in order of priority. Lincoln decides to rank his desires by either ensuring the well-being and happiness of his sons or instilling values of fairness, sharing, and compassion in his children. Lincoln chooses the latter. Hence, choices. Choices involve selecting among alternative courses of action or options, often driven by individuals' preferences, constraints, and objectives. Choices are inherent in all decision-making processes and are mainly influenced by scarcity. Individuals must weigh the benefits and costs of different options before making decisions, whether they relate to spending money, allocating time, or pursuing specific goals. Finally, opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative forgone when a decision is made, representing the benefits that could have been gained from choosing the next best alternative use of resources. This cost reflects the concept of trade-offs inherent in decision-making. When individuals, businesses, or societies allocate resources to one purpose, they forgo the benefits that could have been obtained from allocating those resources to an alternative purpose. Recognizing opportunity costs is essential for making informed decisions and evaluating the true costs of different choices. In Lincoln's case, where equity and fairness were chosen over efficiency, Lincoln forgoes the opportunity to give all 3 walnuts to his sons to make them happy, prioritizing fairness over maximizing utility. In sum, we need you to always remember these concepts throughout our economic series, as the study of economics is largely based on these concepts. Always bear in mind that individuals, organizations, and economies possess needs and desires that are insatiable, unlimited, or infinite. However, the resources or means to fulfill these needs are finite and limited, resulting in scarcity and the necessity for a scale of preference. Consequently, individuals, organizations, and economies are compelled to make choices, incurring costs in the process. These costs, specifically opportunity costs, represent what is sacrificed in order to satisfy more significant needs. In the next video, we will explore the concept of opportunity cost a bit further and introduce you to the production possibility frontier, or the production possibility curve. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.